Welcome to Coom and Curry Sports Card Podcast, where collecting meets the game. Your hosts, the Tag Team Champions. Welcome to episode 42, Coom and Curry Sports Trading Cards Podcast. We are back. MC and BC here. That's right, BC is with us. Coom, glad to see you. Delays.
Are you?
Said surgery from last week.
Yeah. God, grim. We've had some shocking weather over here in Wellington. Is that Matt again? Yeah, the hospital was flooded. I got myself all psyched out. I had to stop eating from 7 a.m, so I got myself up at 6:30, have a bowl of cereal, some Weetabix, or Wheat Bix as we call them over here, and got back into bed, fell asleep, and then Emma comes in. They've been trying to contact me, and she said on the phone, it's cancelled. What's weird is that not one bit of me was relieved. I was gutted. So here we are. I live another week.
He lives to fight another day.
Exactly, yeah. To record another pod.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So this could be
you
the
said
last.
Flash flooding, was it?
Yeah, it's bad. Not so much where I am. I'm on like a little suburb, but we're like on a peak of a hill. But in Wellington, like especially around the hospital, there's a cricket pitch in the town. It's called like the Basin Reserve. It's like a round. It's tough to get your head around this. It's a cricket pitch. It's like basically a roundabout. Honestly, like it's a roundabout. Drive right around it. It's literally a roundabout. I don't know how to get that. How I can stress that enough. But like running down that road, it's like a river. I sent you a picture, didn't I, or a link?
Send me a link. Yeah. The news link. That sounds like a hell of a dangerous roundabout.
Yeah, it was. Emma needed a dinghy to get to work.
You don't want to be driving past there when a match is on and a couple of sixes get hit. One of these.
Yeah, he sat at a roundabout.
Cricket ball through the windscreen.
Wait, what's that?
That's a 4, isn't it?
Yeah. I dropped her off at the water's edge. We drove in as far as we could, and then she got a dinghy out and a little onboard motor, and oh, there's Emma.
Absolutely.
Nah, it's not a laughing matter, to be fair.
Nah.
No, it's grim. The old flash floods. So the hospital got flooded. They've rearranged it, but Tuesday, it's Anzac Day over here, which is like, Poppy Day in the UK. So it's long weekend this week. So my op's on Tuesday.
Well, just like last week, we wish you all the best, Chief. Let's hope it doesn't get delayed again, because you'd be seething otherwise, wouldn't you?
Exactly. But as someone said to me, these things happen for a reason. So last thing I'd want is the surgeon, while he's doing it, start thinking about how many sandbags he's put out around his house. You know what I mean? Like, oh, did I put enough sandbags? Oh shit, that's the wrong. I need him to be focused on the job. So
yeah,
everything happens for a reason. Apparently.
That's the lesson we've learnt today. Yeah, fate.
Yeah.
Leave it in their hands. Yeah, just roll with the punches.
Yeah. Are you do you believe in fate, Mark? You're a fate man?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do think that things happen for a reason. Yeah, I'd say so. Yourself?
Yeah. No, not really.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. We're doing a lot of soul searching recently, so who knows? Who knows?
Oh yeah, did you find yourself, did you?
No. I'm still lost.
Still lost. Where's Wally? No, moving on.
Yeah. Where's Coom?
Where's Coom? In a rubber dinghy, going around a cricket pitch, a roundabout, on his way to
around the roundabout.
God. Right, let's get stuck into business. Coom, Topps Chrome NFL. Talk to me. Has it landed within NZ, and have any of the community got their hands on any of it yet?
Well, it's landed.
Really?
It's landed. Everyone's gone wild for it, as you can imagine, and then there's just been, there's been a lot of breaks. So that was obviously my concern initially is, or probably everyone's, like, when are we gonna get it, and are you gonna get spots in breaks and that? But yeah, there's been plenty of breaks. What I'd say though, Mark, is I've been in a few breaks now. Seahawks are on the cheaper side, but the checklist for Seahawks is terrible. So you've got Valdez-Scantling, right, who was bought in, a veteran who was bought in at the last preseason, never actually played a game for Seahawks, was released. I think he went to 40, 49ers, did he? Or was it Bucks? I can't remember who he went to. But he never played for Seahawks, but he's in the checklist as a base. And you've got JSN, who's only in there as an auto, so there's nothing special with JSNs to chase, really. It's a really poor checklist, and some of the cool inserts in the hobby I'm missing out on now because there isn't any for Seahawks. So it's a real disappointing checklist. But I'm not. I think I may have about this on the last pod, but I'm not that impressed with it, to be honest, so far this year. I don't really. I think it's a bit. I don't know. What did I say last week on the pod? I'm feeling a bit like the equivalent of homesick. You know, I'm pining over Panini already. But that said, Mark, I've not had it in hand yet. And I think that can change a lot of things. You know, when you get those, and I said this to you with Topps Premier League, didn't I? The Chrome, it's been out for a while now. They are quality cards, aren't they?
Oh yeah,
Um,
top draw.
yes. So I suspect there'll be another viewpoint there. But from what I'm seeing on the breaks, there's nothing really that's, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. I need to see it in. I pulled an Eamon auto from the very first break I was in. I got a numbered Charbonnet, and I got I can't remember what Topps call it, but it's equivalent to the pigskin insert for Panini. But so I've got those to come, and that was a great start for me, because there's not a lot of Seahawks that come out. It's one of the cheaper teams, strangely, which in Panini, it was probably one of the better teams because you had Milrow in there, but there's no
Mm.
Milrow on the checklist for Topps Chrome. So yeah, I feel funny about it. I'm not at this stage. I'm not massively into it. There's a draft day break I'm in today with Card Crazy. It's Panini stuff, and I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I think we'll have to see. Have you seen any? Have you seen any packs being open online? What's your thoughts?
Well, Coom, first and foremost, I will get onto it later, but I went to a couple of breaks last night. Very unlike
Oh,
me.
oh,
We've been doing, as you are well aware, I've not been, that's not my forte. I don't really go into too many breaks, but I, on the other hand, have been pining for that LFC Focus product.
yeah.
And the more I see it, the more I sort of want to get my hands on it. Doubled in price online to buy a box. RRP 70, 75 quid. They're on eBay for like 140, 150. So obviously not going to buy. So I'll get onto those breaks later on. But Sky Sports breaking news for you, BC. The surprise that I told you about that I've not announced yet is the big dog, aka MC, aka Curry Dog, has got you a value box.
No way.
I have secured 2 NFL Topps Chrome value boxes
Ooh,
today. Yeah,
unreal.
one each. So the
Wow.
ongoing care package saga looks to be coming to an end. That would be
Wait,
that'll be the one.
you see this? Hold on. Look at the screen. There you go. There's an applause. Did you see that?
It didn't go up my end note.
Oh, that's poor. That is poor.
I'll take the applause though.
Yeah, there's a
Fine.
reaction button, and it says no. Move on.
Well, after weeks of failure and securing certain products, I managed to get 2 value boxes today. They should be with me by, I think they said Wednesday next week. So if all goes well, I could potentially get down to the post office before I go away on the 1st of May. If not,
Wow.
it'll have to be after. Your care package box is being created, and the piece de la resistance will be that value box.
Wow. What a start. What a start to my, what day is it? Friday morning. Unbelievable.
You are welcome. That's that's just to take a bit of the edge off. Yeah, because I knew you weren't overly into the products. You've then said the checklist isn't great, but like you said, once you get that box in your hand, you get the product in your hand, and who knows?
Yeah.
Even if you don't get anything that you want, you can then maybe take some of that to the card show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's, yeah, looking forward to that care package, MC.
Yeah, it's been created as we speak. I was doing bits of it this morning, going through some cards and whatnot. Going through some of our old messages because obviously you sent me a care package over with loads of Seahawks cards, so I was going through them and I was like, is that my one or is that the ones that he sent me? And I was like, I don't want to resend you cards that you sent already to me.
I was about to say, just send them back. Just put them back in the care package, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, that's lovely of you. Yeah, chuck them in a
Yeah,
bin."
no, just pack it out. Rude.
Yeah.
But
That'd
yeah,
be fun.
speaking of Seahawks, um, now rumor flying around this week is that Mr. Beast is looking to buy the Seahawks. Now, if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, I sort of had an idea of who he was. Um, he is, uh, he is. How can I, let me say this correctly. He is the world's most subscribed YouTube creator. So he's got 360 million subscribers approximately, and he's apparently net worth approximately $2.5 billion.
Wow.
So there was rumors of him and investors buying Seahawks. Now, if you look it up, it looks like it's just rumors, but who's to say there's no smoke without fire, right?
Well, yeah. That's news to me. That one, MC. And to be honest, I actually forgot that they were up for sale. You know, in the excitement of new product and drafts and stuff like that. But that's wild, isn't it? I sometimes when I'm what do we call it, doom scrolling, come across some of his videos where I don't know, are they experiments where he puts people in like a room for half a year or something? I don't know, and makes
Yeah,
them compete for money and things. Sometimes it's like fairly entertaining, but regardless of what you think of these people, obviously he's done all right, hasn't he? If he's in the mix to buy Seahawks anyway, but yeah, like fair play, fair play.
pretty wild, isn't it?
Hopefully, yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Maybe he could buy them and then put me in a room for a year and see if I can have a share or something. Oh, imagine that.
Here we go. Maybe you have a game of snooker for something.
Yeah. Imagine that if I'd do that, I reckon. Go into a room for a year, let him mess with me psychologically and come out as a co-owner of Seahawks. Just
Co-owner, you
yeah, me and JSN just chilling. Me and
the
the
cigars.
me and the best wide receiver in the league. Yeah, he likes a cigar. Yeah. Get him on the pod.
Game on.
Yeah. Me and the boy.
Well, that would be absolute scenes. But I guess it's a good segue into draft, NFL draft.
Draft day. I was thinking this morning, I've seen Seahawk Sam's over there now. He's been interviewing some players and stuff that have been knocking around in Pittsburgh, and he's in sort of like in the facility, chatting to people and getting little bits of footage and stuff like that. First thing we'll do is like let the dust settle, see if we can get him back on just to
God,
chat
yeah.
about this. Yeah, like what? It's unbelievable. I don't know what pick he's assigned to, whether he knows yet. But I'm just keeping an eye on the content just to see like what information comes through. But like you know now what the draft's like what a kind of spectacle it is. So it'd be such a cool thing to be part of. And then obviously you've got Tops there, haven't you? Getting the draft, like, literally as soon as they've sign in there. I wonder if that would be like a Tops Now product rather than like
Yeah,
a
interesting.
full
I
release.
mean that obviously Andy from Seaside confirmed that, didn't he? That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Tops are just taking the game to the next level, aren't they? Really, they're just innovators, aren't they? Really.
Could you imagine, like, I know it's the funny thing is, for me, I can't see myself if I do, it'll be a fluke, but managing to keep a card, I guess, from that. Like, let's say you got like a draft day auto or one of these debut patches at some stage, keeping them for the duration of someone's career, like when they're kind of got the potential to be like Paddy Mahomes style, LeBron James or what have you. Can you imagine having the patience to keep that and then having something that turns out to be a real sought after piece? That's the thing with me and my collecting. I think to have those moments, you need to have patience. Whereas I'm a little bit like, I want things to be happening all the time. But I think I guess, like, say, for example, JSN, that's I guess, my kind of long game, isn't it? Like, but that's only a product of the fact that I like the player. So, like, I'm not collecting his cards because I'm hoping that he'll go and win a few more Super Bowls, break a few more records, and then his cards become, you know, you know, out of the stratosphere in terms of price. That would be a byproduct of the fact I love the player and I collect his cards anyway. I'm not collecting them as an investment. If they if it goes that way, then great. But, like, imagine getting one of them autos, like, over the next week or so from one of the drafted players of someone like Mendoza, because he's gonna probably be drafted first by Raiders. Get a Mendoza auto straight, like, off the bat, and then keep it for his career. The guy goes on, has a Paddy Mahomes, Tom Brady style career, and you've got that draft day, that would just be phenomenal.
Absolute scenes it's going to be. We wish Seahawks Sam all the best. I mean, I'm sure he's absolutely flying at the moment, isn't he? You know, it's once in a lifetime, isn't it? Really, this sort of
But
opportunity that
yeah,
he's been given. So hopefully the dust will settle and he'll pop back on and tell us all about it, all the ins and outs. But yeah, looking forward to the draft. Obviously, like now the draft's come around, all of the social media pages start kicking up again. Green Bay has been pretty prominent and posting. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how the draft pans out.
MC, question for you. If you let's say, let's if you got a Mendoza auto from today, or yeah, that today he's drafted, what are you doing with it? Do you think, have you got the patience to go, right, this is a potential special piece. Like, this guy's come off stage, he's in the tops 10, he signed his card, you've ended up with it. What are you doing with it? Are you going, I've got potential, you know, probably possibly the rarest. I don't know how many they'll sign, but you've potentially got something that no one else has got. People are going to want it. Are you holding it? Are you following his career? What are you doing? Or are you going to try and cash in straight away because there's going to be some loony that's going to pay you a lot of money for that off the bat? But are you going to hold it? What thoughts?
That's a big question, Chief. Yeah, sort of stick or twist, isn't it?
Yeah, because someone's going to offer you some big money straight away, I reckon.
How big are we
To
talking?
test your resolve.
Can I get a ballpark figure of how much do you reckon I'm getting offered?
No, not really.
All right, let's go fuck myself
I
then, shall
don't.
I?
Yeah, I think I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I've given you a good question. You've not answered it. You fired one back, and that is also a good question because I don't know. You see some of these sort of, everyone at the minute's kind of chasing Jackson Dart in the Topps Chrome and Jackson Dart autos. And let's come back. Let's not forget the original question. Let's circle back to it. But someone pulled one over here, but it was like numbered. I don't know, is it 200, 250, something like that? Jackson Dart on Card Auto, and I think the comps on those early comps are like 2.5 grand US. But then I think back to, I guess the answer to the Mendoza question is how does the card look? Is it one card? Is it literally one? Is it a one of one that we're looking at here, or are they going to sign a few different ranges? But I suspect there'll be a one of one. There'll be some like fives, tens, maybe. But if you got his one of one, for example, you could be talking hundreds of thousands of dollars off the bat.
Okay,
I
so
think.
am
Go
I
on.
pulling this card from from a pack or a box or something? Yeah.
Well, I think you're thinking about it too deep, Mark. Just it lands in your lap for some reason. You've pulled it from something, right? You've got his one of one. It's his one of one tops now from moments after he's got drafted. I reckon I'm going to offer you. I'm going to offer you $200,000
Jesus.
off the bat. But I reckon with that card, if he goes on and has even a Paddy Mahomes, Tom Brady style career, I reckon you could be looking at a few mil. There's probably
Yeah,
people
I'm
listening
keeping
to
it.
this.
I'm keeping it. I feel like I'm pretty patient, so I'm going to keep it.
Yeah. But you're
Yeah.
200 grand patient, are you? Right.
As long as no one finds out, well, especially the wife doesn't find out that I'm being offered 200 grand
Yeah.
for a fee, then we're in the clear.
Never mind a shed. You could have a proper studio built in the garden for that.
Don't throw that at me. I could,
Yeah.
yeah, I could do. I could move out to New Zealand, Chief, couldn't I?
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now, but you reckon you could hold it? You've got the ability to hold it. You reckon?
I think I've got the patience to hold a card that potentially could be huge. I think so. Yeah. Yes, I think so. I'm going to
I'm
go with
selling.
that. That's my final answer.
Final answer. Right. 50-50. Phone a friend. Selling, Mark, is my answer. I think, and that's I think
I was about to use my phone, my friend, and it was going to be you. And I would have guessed
yeah,
you're probably going to
yeah.
sell it. You ain't got the patience.
Yeah. How's your luck, Dom Lotton?
Yeah.
Does he play for West Ham? No. No idea then.
Well, that is yeah. That was a big question. I'm going to think about that for a few days now. I reckon that's
Yeah.
lodged in there. I can feel it lodged.
If I survive next week, come back on the pod and tell us. Let's have a review, shall we? Put that on the agenda. Let's review it. Let's MC's giving it some thought.
Right. Second part of the question: what happens if? No. Forget it. Forget it. We move on. No.
What?
No. Forget
What?
it. I've gone into a rabbit hole here.
He's already thinking about it.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
We'll stick with NFL and we'll stick with Panini Prism single pack ripped by none other than Mrs. Coom. Now, what a turn of events. First off, Coom, I mean, I didn't see it coming. I don't think anyone else did either. From the Instagram post you've done, if no one's seen it yet, it's on Instagram. Basically, Mr. Coom's wife, Mrs. Coom, Emma, ripped a pack of Panini Prism and it's just golden. It's just, it had me in stitches as well. The way she described it was cracking me up. But yeah, Coom, how did that come about? Two, how did you get her involved to do that? Because I can barely even get my wife to get a photo and get a card done in Fanatics.
I know, yeah. That was. Well, she says that I railroaded her into doing it. That's not the truth. The truth is she went, "Oh, do you want me to do one of them?" Just out of the blue, and I went, "Yeah, go on then." And she sort of laughed, and I was like, "No, go on then, do it." And she's like, "All right." And that was kind of it. Like we had a rare. She had a day off, and we popped out, did a few bits. I popped in the card shop. She's like, "Oh, what? I need to go shopping centre. Like, which one should we go to?" I was like, "Oh, let's go to there's one called Queensgate. It's like a big one down there. I'm like, let's go there, and I'm like, oh, while I'm there, I'll just pop into the card shop because it's just around the corner. And she's just like cracking up. So I went in there first, and got some supplies, Mark, for the jumping the gun here, but obviously I've got the show coming up, and I've been organising a few bits, but I was run out of a few top loaders. So I thought I'll pop in there, and you can't go in the card shop and come out completely empty-handed in terms of cards. So I bought a $11 pack, single pack of Prism, with the intention just to do a video. And yeah, like she wanted to do it, and she can't. You know, when we made our new intro for the pod, she recorded a version of that as well. I don't think I ever sent it to you.
No, I
She
haven't heard
starts
it.
laughing because I was sat next to her, like, so I can do it. So like when I'm practicing, right, I'm holding the mic up and I'm like doing the intro, looking at her right in the eyes, and I can do it with a straight face. I can do it properly. She can't. So she recorded the video, and I'm sat outside the door. So I couldn't be in the room while she's doing it. I should start laughing. But like, it was quite funny, wasn't it? Like she started off right. She's like, oh, what's going to be in it? It's probably a load of bass. And I'm like, good knowledge. Good knowledge. And then the first card's out. Oh, we've got this fella here.
Yeah.
Next card, yeah, surprise, surprise. We've got another guy holding a ball.
It's top tier content. I was going to ask that. I was going to say, was she you in the room with her? But I assumed maybe not. But yeah, just outside the door, crack up.
Yeah,
Yeah, very good, very enjoyable.
we have to get more content. Get her.
The fans are going to want more now, aren't they?
Yeah, might have to pop out today. Get a blaster or something, and get her to do a blaster. Just give her no information. Like, I'm not gonna. I think it's funnier. Like, I was thinking, like, in time, like, an educator. She could be like a serious player in the hobby. But in a way, it's probably best not to educate her.
Yeah,
Maybe actually tell her false information.
yeah. Probably don't tell her how much the pack. Did you tell?
Nah, keep that quiet. Yeah,
There's no need to know that.
yeah. Just what I should do is just tell her, like, pick a random player. Just tell her, like, this player's like everyone wants this player, like and then she might get it when it comes out. She go, "Oh, this is unbelievable."
Yeah, you were stitched up.
Yeah, just either don't educate her or just falsely educate her and get her to rip boxes.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. My only concern is though, Em, I called you Em, Mark, is I don't want people to want her to rip boxes and not me. That's the only danger, isn't it? Oh, it's Coom again. Yeah. When are we getting the girl that doesn't know anything?
Yeah, getting edged out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to give the people what they need, what they want. So
Absolutely.
yeah, but it's good. I might get her to do more, especially if it allows me to. You know what I'll do? Hopefully she doesn't listen to this. I'll just say to her like, yeah, big hit. You've gone down really well. I think we need to capitalize on this. Get another
There
video
you
out. Yeah, get another box. By the way, you're paying for it, so
go. Yeah.
that's a
By the
great
way,
idea. I might do
the
that after
invoice
the pod.
post.
It's gone down so well. We need to get another box. We need to do another video.
Yeah, top draw. Speaking of videos, you enjoyed the old surprise video from myself, did you? Down Lewis Emporium.
Ooh, what a video! The funniest bit about that, Mark, is that I like your start. Yes, then troops. I love it.
Yeah, Troops comes from there's a it's a Scottish thing. So a lot of
Mm,
bands I like follow a lot of bands, Scottish bands, and they all call like their mates or the fans troops. And it's just I did one video and like I did a break of a box and I just came out naturally just went, yes, troops. And I was like,
yeah, I like
do
it.
you know what?
I like it.
That's gonna stick. That's gonna be my little intro. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, picked up these match stats cards, which basically I've been in there before, and there's like 3 levels, and in the back there's always like a football section. It's usually just old football programs or like VHSs or DVDs. And I
yeah,
think the last time I went in there was quite a while ago. I picked up I think it was like a South Africa World Cup teddy, and it
Yeah.
still had like the tags on it. Um, I picked up like I think it was an England one, and it was super cheap, and obviously it still had the tags on, so it's brand new. So I picked that up, and I picked up a pack of like how can I put this? They're like old trading cards, like the sort of shitty ones that people used to play the actual like board games with.
Yeah.
And when I used to sell football shirts, this is how long ago it was. When I used to sell football shirts, that's how long ago I got this. I went in there. I used to sell football shirts. I used to put some cards in with the football shirts, just like a little gift. So yeah, I thought I would try and see if lightning struck twice. And I went in there, went to the back to where all the football stuff was, and there was loads of old football stuff, just nothing really, loads of football programs. And then on my way out, yeah, sod law, side of the door, little single box of old match attacks.
Was that genuinely there, or did you place that for the video?
No, it was there. I was literally walking out. I said to the lady, I went, "Thanks very much. Have a good day." Um, and obviously it wasn't at eye level. It was like in the window facing into the store, and I spotted it. And I just saw, and the first card that was on there was Yossi Benying and a Liverpool kit.
Yeah.
And I thought, here we go. I was with my the in-laws, and the wife and their kids and the dog, and I was like, I said, I won't be in there long. I'll pop in there for a couple of minutes. Yeah, I was in there for a little while actually. Flipped through the whole box, because
Yeah.
essentially what I was looking for was a Gerrard one. Alas, there wasn't, but I did get 11 Matchstats cards, and they are in pretty decent condition, to be fair, considering the age. So yeah, I was happy with that pickup. Actually, that was quite fun. Enjoyed it.
I like you arranging it as a starting 11 as well. That was quite cool.
Yeah, that was fun. There is like an outtake video as well where my little girl's playing in the garden. She comes into the shed
Yeah.
and put a mitt straight on the table and tried to drag one of the
No,
cards off. I think she dragged that quite off by his neck. Um, so I had to re-record it, but all part of the fun. Yeah, that's good. I enjoyed it.
get a box break, mate.
Gets to a box. I don't know the way she's looked after the cards I've given her. Probably not. They're in tatters.
You see a low numbered one come out, make a lunge for it before she,
Swipe out of her hand.
yeah.
Right, there's been another. I'm going to just change subjects here. There's been another big release this week in the hobby, and it's Donruss World Cup, Road to the World Cup. Don't know if you've seen any of this product release yet. Have you seen any of it?
No, I've heard of it, but I've not seen any of it, mate. No, I think there's been a
So
few
it's
breaks listed here.
yeah, it's this week. I think it came out today or yesterday.
Yeah,
Super expensive, like hobby boxes. Main chase cards that I've seen. Obviously, it's Messi's last World Cup. There's an animation Messi card which looks class. I've also seen a Ronaldo 9 or an R9 Brazil Kaboom as well.
nice.
Some serious product coming out of it. So yeah, it looks fantastic, and yeah, they are releasing blaster boxes as well. So might have to give them a go. But the World Cup's just going to go crazy, isn't it? In terms of product, like there's going to be. I mean, as you can see, there's already like Panini, like the Monopoly Panini cards come out.
Mm.
Donruss is coming. I'm sure Topps will get involved at some point. Are you keen to get involved in any of the World Cup product, or are you staying out of it?
Yeah, mm, yeah. Without going on a massive tangent, which I've got a tendency to do, I'm not really, as you probably know, I, I don't even think I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I've got barely any interest in it. I know that's, I don't know, more. If anything, Mark, this will blow your mind. I'm probably more excited to see how Scotland get on in the World Cup than I am with England. Um,
Hold
I've,
tight.
I've I've been falling out of love with England for ages, to be honest. Like I'm one of those. I'm a Liverpool fan, mate, first and foremost. Like these players, we support our team week in, week out. Um, and then you get all these other sort of rival players that go to England and that, and I'm just one of those. People will have a go at me or don't agree with me or whatever, but I just can't support the players. Um, it's a fiasco. Like we've got bloody Thomas Tuchel as the manager anyway, which is ridiculous. Um, yeah, got no interest, mate. So the only cards I would have an interest would be Liverpool players in an England top, but there's not many of them, is there, going to the World Cup? I don't think.
All right, if there was one, give me your top three players from the World Cup that you say you were pulling some product. Top three players of the World Cup that you would like to pull. That's a good question.
Well, if there's throwback players, R9, because you said about the R9 Kaboom, that gets my juices flowing.
I bet it does.
Yeah, 100%. But they would all be throwback players. Like I don't know what the checklist is for them, but current players, I guess as a Van Dijk, like for Holland, that would be up there, and any other Liverpool player, I guess, that's playing. Um, yeah, actually Van Dijk, yeah, that would be good. But there's not many others. Like, yeah, that would be my question. That would be my answer. Any Liverpool player, I'd be interested in. But that's the problem with the football product for me. If I open a box of that, like, do you know what I think's a good rip for value for money is last year's Premier League with Panini. You know, the select stuff. You like that?
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah, like that. I quite enjoy that. But the problem is, like, and when I was in there the other day, I was like, oh, $60. It's 30 quid. So given how much the other stuff is, quite good value. But I'm like, I'll spend $60 and I'll get some nice cards because you get the pink variations, don't you? You know the ones I mean.
Oh, I know the ones.
And they're lovely cards they are. But if I don't get a Liverpool player, I lose interest. And that's where I've got a lot of respect for you because o- you've loved football all your life, haven't you? Like hardcore, you've played football all your life, you love it and that. But you get enjoyment from what card did you get the other day?
Oh, it was a Cristiano Ronaldo in the
Oh
select.
yeah. Yeah. But you get like you get the joy out of that. Like I just nah, can't stand the
Not
bloke.
having it.
Even if I got a one of one, I'd only be trying to move it on to get something else. And you might do that with some of your cards as well. Obviously, you've got your Gerrard stuff, but I like the fact that you as enjoyment, you're prepared to collect other nice cars, players, and stuff like that. More from love of football type of thing. But I think I'm just miserable, mate. I think that's what it boils down to. I'm never happy. Maybe I should train myself and put like a Man U player on my display for a week.
Oh, let's
See
see
how
if
it
you
makes
can
me
hack
feel.
it. See if you can hack that player
Yeah,
being on it for a week.
yeah,
Won't
exactly.
last a
Yeah,
day.
yeah. The only problem is if I can, and I'm like, okay, then it could just open up a serious problem for me.
Serious world of pain.
He's bought all the blasters. He's bought a case full of blasters.
Well, I think I might know the answer to this one, but going off the back of what we just spoke about in terms of the World Cup, also, I read a good article about Thomas Tuchel. He's a big fan of Jordan Henderson, so that's who I'd be looking for. Love to get a Henderson auto or low numbered card. That'd be great.
Should I get the checklist up while we're on the?
Yeah, why not get a checklist off whilst the checklist is being populated by yourself?
Yeah,
Um, my question to you is the age-old debate: Messi or Ronaldo?
that's easy.
Ronaldo.
I'll let. I'll let you, s- did you say Ronaldo?
I said Ronaldo. Yeah,
No, you're wrong, mate.
right.
Oh, I can see that Messi animation. That's phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah, it's class, isn't it?
Yeah, that and the Ronaldo. That Messi animation is phenomenal. I'll see if they do the team sets. Here we go. Right. Why is it not displaying? Right, Brazil, Colombia, Croatia, England. Here we go. Right. Let's see if we've got any. Right. Bad news. Jordan Henderson is not on the checklist. Nah, sorry, mate. Let's just see if he's in any of the inserts. There's no base. I mean, you've even got a Jordan Pickford, Net
God.
Marvels, a Solanke and Pickford. Although, some good news for you. Night Moves, which is a lovely card, by the way. There is a Steven Gerrard Night Moves.
Here we go.
Yeah, that would be for. I mean, here we go, right? Zero gravity. You got a Levy Colwill, whatever he's called. You got Jamie Vardy in the old Signature series. Pitch Kings, though, Mark. You've got a Curtis Jones to chase.
Okay, yeah. Happy with that.
But that Night Moves, that is a bit of you, that, because that is a nice card in if it's the same Night Moves as in the NFL. But Steven Gerrard, it's a bit disappointing. You got Ezri Konsa, Everichi Eze, but no Jordan Henderson. That's unbelievable.
Disrespect.
Yeah, Kabooms, the England Kabooms, Jude Bellingham and Saka. Dual autos, you can get a Kyle Walker and a Harry Kane.
Kyle Walker and
Animation.
Harry Kane. That's that's a random combo, isn't it? I guess they played Spurs together, didn't they?
Yeah, and then your animation for England is Jude Bellingham.
No surprise there.
So going back to your question, zero gravity, Ethan Ampadu. You've got Ethan Ampadu, but you haven't even got Jordan Henderson. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think he does play for Leeds, doesn't he?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Well, I
Harry
didn't expect
Wilson.
that.
I've popped into the Welsh section. No, sorry, Ethan Ampadu. Yeah, sorry, he's Welsh,
Oh, it's Welsh, isn't he? Yeah.
I've gone into the wrong section. But yeah, so you said, going back to your question, by the way, reading that checklist, I would take a Jude Bellingham animation. That would be phenomenal. I would have him up there. But that Gerrard Night Moves, that's I made a mental note of that to check that out after the pod. That's got to be your
Very
chase
nice.
mark, isn't it?
God, yeah. Big time.
I tell you what, I think I'm in.
He's in.
I think I'm in.
Get him.
I think I might have a look into it, yeah. We'll see if there's any coming in the shop at Top Play. Chase that Messi animation.
Can you imagine?
And the R9 Kaboom.
That R9 Kaboom's a beauty.
Yeah. That would be phenomenal, wouldn't it?
So just to circle back, as you would say, I'm guessing you're Messi over Ronaldo. Fair play.
That's all I've got to say about that.
Just Messi didn't fancy doing it anywhere else, did he?
He's done it in the MLS.
Fuck, I could fucking do it in the MLS, mate. What a claim that is. I've still got a bit. I reckon I could do a job in the MLS, yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, why not?
For the Colorado Rapids.
Dog agrees. Colorado Rapids, yeah. No, I'll pay for
Seattle Sounders.
Yes, that when they then they chop like every time they score, they chop a log or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the league he's done it in. Has he done it there though? I say that. Has he won anything there?
I think they won a cup, didn't they? Like a league cup, I guess, or an equivalent to.
Or did they?
I think.
I just think Messi's done. I don't know. I haven't got the stuff. To be honest, mate, I don't really care. Like,
good chat.
Yes.
All the best, Coom. See you later, mate.
Yeah, I think Gerrard's better than the pair of them.
I'll take it. Yeah. Next question: Henderson or no? Always Gerrard.
Henderson or Messi? Milner or Messi?
I thought you were going to say Milner or Henderson. That's a tough one, isn't it?
No, it's a tough one. I think with Messi and Ronaldo, people, I think it's like 6 and 2 threes, isn't it? Really, they're both like as good as you. Like they've both been phenomenal. They've both got character traits or whatever. Like I think Ronaldo's a bit of a knob, but Messi, I don't know. I really don't know. I think they're good players, aren't they? That we're lucky to have, I guess, those players in our generation, or because I like you. People talk about like older people talk about like Pele and stuff like that, but like yeah, we can watch highlights and old games and that, but generally they weren't in our known in our generation, so we didn't really get to watch them. And now with TV and accessibility to be able to watch these players all the time, sort of our age, has been pretty cool. So it's like who's coming through now. You look at these. Do you find as you get older, like you look at your Mal, for example, and I just think, what an absolute bellend. Like he's just an arrogant little tosser, isn't he? But is that an age thing? Like, as if we were like back at school, would we be going, "Oh, your Mal," like, "He's amazing," or whatever, like the kids do now, like getting your Mal on your shirt and all this sort of thing? Or I just look at him, I see him score a goal, whatever, and sit on the ball, giving it the big one, and then they get knocked out by Atletico Madrid. Cracks me up. I don't know if it's an age thing.
Yeah, who knows? I think Messi's obviously unreal. As a footballer, I think he's probably better technically. It's his technique and his,
Yeah.
but in terms of doing it everywhere and at a national level, yeah. And he's carried teams, hasn't he? I mean, both of them have, but I think Ronaldo carrying Portugal is probably a bigger ask than Messi carrying Argentina. But you could talk about that for hours, couldn't we? But hold tight, Jordan Henderson. Big up, Stevie G.
So you're let's clarify. You're in the Ronaldo camp, are you?
Yes,
Okay. Are you Madrid or are you Barcelona?
on Madrid.
Yeah, I'm Barcelona. But I don't like either of them, so if I had
Great.
to pick. Yep.
Have a good chat.
Moving on.
Moving swiftly on, I will take you into the breaks that I entered last night. Yeah, popped on Whatnot last night. I don't know what came over me. I just thought I just fancied it. I was watching Burnley v Man City, and it was a quite boring match. And I think I lost interest, so I jumped on Whatnot. And there was quite a few Liverpool focus breaks going on. I thought, do you know what? I really wanted this product. I'll jump in it and I'll see if I can see how that goes. And I went into one break um, with a Scouse guy who was booting off at this guy in the comment section because he kept going, you're not making any money out of this, or you're making too much. And he was just going back at him in the video. Obviously, the spots were filling up. So during that time, obviously, comments were coming in thick and fast. And I paid £6 for a spot or a player over 3 different boxes being broke. Now, I got Fernando Morientes. Bit of a legend, Madrid legend, for sure. Did bits at Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he didn't come out of any of it.
Right.
Nothing, not even a base.
Good start.
So yeah, not great out of them 3 boxes. But as you would say, I got the buzz for it. Got all sniff. Thought, I'll go again. Got into another one with another guy. I wasn't planning on going because it was a bit late, but I just felt like, do you know what? Let's give it one more go. So went into another break with a guy that was breaking just one box, and you pay £3 for each player, so each spot. And I got Thiago Alcantara, absolute baller,
Nice.
and Yeleni Frimpong, and neither of them came out either. So I think I can take that as a huge L, as they say. That was a loss on all levels. So yeah, sorry, boring story, but that's how it went. But I did
How's
have,
that
I,
made you feel?
I sort of feel like I want to go back in.
Yeah.
I feel like I deserve more, and it was really exciting. I did really enjoy it. Like obviously they get the big hits and they save them till last, and you're like, Oh, imagine it being a Fernando Morientes auto. That'd be mine.
Ooh, yeah.
Alas, it wasn't, but I really enjoyed it. And I think I'll be back at some point. And there was like giveaways during the spots filling up, which was cool. Yeah, they were pretty good. Like the breaks were cool. They're very knowledgeable. Enjoyed like just sitting there waiting for the spots to fill up. Um, but yeah, just a shame I didn't get anything. But I guess that's part of the risk, isn't it?
Was that your first dabble with Whatnot?
No, I jumped into a Dakar break with a gentleman that did the Dakar Belgium and Holland quite a while ago now. Um, and I got a low numbered Brian Brobby, who
Oh,
is
yeah.
doing really well at Sunderland this season. He absolutely bullied Romero and Van der Ven the other week. And he's top scorer at Sunderland this year with 6 goals. Yeah, that's pretty fun. That was really cheap as well. It's like £1 in. I think I got him. I got Van der Sar for Holland. I got like don't know if you remember it. I got like a little like a cathedral window behind Van der Sar. It's quite a cool card. That
Mm,
Dakar product, obviously, I'm a big fan of. And I've just found that there's a 22-23 Dakar Liverpool box that you can get.
nice.
Um, and I've just seen it's available. At first, when I looked for it previously, I couldn't find it. £55. So I might get one then because it's I think it's guaranteed an auto. So yeah, Liverpool Dakar. That's right up my street. So you know how much of a fan I am of a Dakar product. So yeah, here we
Nice.
are. Cool. Break wise, you said you're in one today. Are you keen with the Topps NFL Chrome?
Have I got a quote? Yeah, I think I've got one left with Blunt, New Zealand, which is for hobby and some value boxes. But I'm in the draft day break, so a big break with big break. Do you remember Big Break? It's
Of
only
course,
a game, so put up a real big fight. There'll be some snooker in you tonight.
big break.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's a good show that, wasn't it?
What's a very good show. Um,
Yeah, Jim Davison, wasn't it?
yeah, speaking of, friend of the pod, Ben Huggins, went to see Jim Davidson the other week.
Oh, really?
Walked out at halftime, if you will, or not halftime, but the interval. Walked out.
What, that bad?
Yeah,
Oof.
his stand up was renowned for like back in the day being racist, homophobic. Very yeah, and apparently it hasn't changed. So no surprise there then. But on the flip side, Big Break was class. So
Yeah.
he kept all that sort of that content was left out of the Big Break
Yeah,
series, saved for his stand up.
yeah. That's interesting. I have to have a word of him. Not Jim, Huggins.
Well, could have a word with both if you want, because it sounds like he needs a word in his ear.
Yeah. Definitely not a friend of the pod, Jim Davison.
Absolutely not. No, sorry,
No,
mate. You're off.
he's
Off the list.
not welcome.
Not
But
welcome.
what was I saying before I went off on my tangent? Yeah, I'm in the draft day break, so some Panini hobby boxes. Looking forward to seeing some of that again. Can't wait. And so got those coming up. The breaks I've had so far, I think I've got every base card now coming my way. And a few nice ones, but I don't think I'll be doing much top chrome. I think Top's finest is out next. But I think I'm going to just sit back a little bit and see what comes out. I think because a lot I've not been that impressed with it. Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. I think I've done that before on the pod.
Bless you.
Thank you. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some in hand. So hopefully there'll be a package coming my way soon. Yeah. Mail day. I've just been prepping for. I'll tell you what has come, Mark.
Yeah, go on.
I know I've let you down here because I said I was going to jump on and do the templates for you, didn't I, for the new stickers? But the new stickers,
Or move it that way. Oh yes. Oh yes.
they look awesome.
I do.
So they've come. But I've just been prepping for the show, so I've been getting like my dividers and bits and pieces for that, and getting a bit of stock. I bought a little lot the other day, which might be of some interest to you, just for the show. Really, I bought a can't stand the player, but Arsenal defender, the 9 tops chrome in
Very
the
nice.
teal. I got an Alfonso Davies Merlin, like a sparkle.
Move it this way, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sparkle product's nice. Yep, like it.
And then you'll like this to 199 teal, tops chrome, Florian Wirtz.
Oh, yes.
And I got a Villa player to 75 purple, tops chrome, Bradley Burrows.
Is that a rookie, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, it's a rookie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I just thought I just looking out for little cheap lots just to bolster the stock for the card show. Um, so and then obviously we've got Emma's famous packet from yesterday. What does she
Oh,
call
yeah.
that? The one that's a little bit more shiny. It's actually a green fractal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Malik Neighbours. So yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah. So just mail days. I think for me now, are going to be prepping for the show. Really, just give me a different focus. And then I'll just keep an eye on the top stuff and see what takes my fancy. But I think the checklist is becoming more important for me now. You know, I want to see what's in there. I'm gutted that the only JSN card so far in Chrome is an autograph. I've not seen any come out anywhere. Not even seen a video. But some of the inserts are nice, and I'm gutted that there's not many Seahawks in those. I think I've kind of done it really, other than the low numbered stuff. But yeah, bit quiet for me now.
Fair play. Yeah, I've picked up a couple of bits. I've also, so I went through my cards last night and realised that spoke about this maybe last series about my Jaden Dan's PC that's sort of au natural, if the way that came into
Yeah.
the play. And I was looking through the cards I've got of his, and I've got a case hit of a rainbow flick, Jaden Dan's.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen these rainbow flicks? Yeah.
No.
So yeah, case hit. So obviously this big rainbow that goes across the card. And obviously this was in the box I got for my birthday last year. So this was super early on in our tenure, should we say. Couldn't believe it. So having looked at that, I've just bought a Jaden Dan's Topps Chrome Auto off eBay. Obviously super cheap because he's not massively sought after, but also reading that he obviously Ekatike's out for quite a while. So he has just come back from injury and he's back in the under 21 squad. Slots ruled him out to come back into the first team squad, but there is potential for him to be like a backup to like Isak. So watch the space.
What was the product that you had the rainbow in?
It was the Topps team set, Liverpool team set. It
Yeah.
was the one. I think I got
Was that when we was in Fanatics, or was that a different box?
that's 24-25. So yeah, this is the year before.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, like there's like a Gerrard case hit of the rainbow flick and it's hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like, and you see that, other sort of team sets like Messi, rainbow flicks, obviously Barcelona that are thousands. So yeah, decent Dan's one. But yeah, I
Yeah,
picked
nice.
up a couple
Should be
bits.
just gone do well.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep hold of them. Obviously, I fell down a rabbit hole on eBay and watched all these other ones of his. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah.
I think it might grow. It's got to grow, obviously. But speaking of PCs, everyone knows. Hopefully, everyone that's listening knows about my Steven Gerrard field level rainbow collection. Off piece I've gone here with this one. I picked this one up, which is the same product. It's Prism, but it's Terrace, so it's not field level. It's Terrace, and it's numbered 88 out of 125, and it is none other than the Egyptian king on the bronze checkerboard.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
I looked at him and I looked at that product, and it's basically you've basically got this near enough the same rainbow as Gerard. You know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Well, I think so.
Yeah, I've put quite a few on my watch list
Yeah.
of this other one, especially after the announcement that he was leaving. So yeah, but I think that might become quite expensive as well. So I need to pick and choose my battles. But this other card that I picked up was super excited to get. I got off Vinted, and it's a thick boy. You're going to love this. I haven't told you about this. Pick this up. And I also, the girl that sent it to me sent me 3 cards from Topps Focus, Liverpool. So it is another Gerrard card. It's a base card, but it's a Gerrard Inception, which
Yes, like that.
is
Yeah,
a phenomenal base card.
that's beautiful.
That is,
Yeah.
colours pop in, the gold Inception writing, the framework, the colour, almost like a colour blast behind him, isn't there?
That reminds me of like an Origins base card. It's like
Yeah,
in
big time.
itself could be like an insert really.
Yeah. Yeah, love it. Picked it up because all of the numbered cards of his in the Inception are super, super expensive. So, but yeah, I've got a few other cards that she sent me. Like, there he is, Stephen Manman, legend. Base
Well, yeah.
card from Focus. I've got like a Firmino and a Mascherano. I finally got my hands on some Topps Focus product, but that Inception is a thick boy as well. That was a decent pickup. Obviously got the Jaden Dans also coming soon. The Topps Chrome value box is coming as well. But other than
Oh.
that, I haven't picked anything else up as of yet. But I've
Question
been
for
looking
you.
at. Yeah, go on.
What are you eyeing up? You know you're going back to your Gerrard rainbow. You eyeing up the white?
4 out of 10.
Yeah. What? Well, why not?
The white 1 out of 10. I've got one on my watch list, which is
What we talking?
that's a lie.
Ooh,
That's a light's
studio's
falling
falling
down.
apart.
um, the white Gerard out of 10 is you're talking 80 quid, 90 quid.
That's
It is
not too
on the
bad.
watch list that hasn't sold yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's on the radar, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Watch this space, is it?
Yeah, and I could see. I think I saw on the case, might have been KCC's Facebook page, that there was a gentleman that bought a Gerard card over there off eBay. Don't know if you saw this or not,
No.
but I was gonna chime in. I think he's basically looking for some advice. He said, "I bought a Gerard card off eBay," and then the eBay seller cancelled the order. Said he didn't get enough. Like he was expecting to get more money for it or something like that. And he was
All
asking for
right.
some advice from it. So yeah, I wonder what card it was. That's what I was wondering. Just saying.
Okay. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I think that white one is phenomenal, isn't it? Um,
Yeah, it's top draw. I'm still waiting for the ones from the States, actually. They should hopefully be with me by the end of next week, hopefully. So yeah, there's a few left. I need to look into, because I tried to basically find like the list of what they all are, and there's like all these different sort of. There's no concrete rainbow info
well, have you
on.
have you gone on the Beckett checklist? What year is it? So select, yeah, like if you go select football. Do you remember what year it was?
I think it's 24.
I'll send you. I'll have a look off the pod. I'll send it to you, but you should get the checklist on there,
Yeah. I'll
and you'll
start
know.
ticking them off and
Yeah.
seeing where I can get the rest. Because obviously, yeah, there's the zebra print one still on there. That's the case here.
Mm.
It's just becoming expensive. The journey's quite nice to get to where you want to be with it all. Um,
There's no rush though, is there?
there is no rush, and
That's the beauty
the
of it.
part. That is the beauty of it.
Yeah. Could be your
Yeah,
life mission to complete the rainbow. and you got a lot of life left. So
Appreciate it. So have you.
you could receive that zebra on your deathbed.
Can you imagine?
A lot,
Someone
yeah,
go someone get it to someone go get it graded quickly. I need it in a slab.
yeah. Your life you feel so complete, and you can just pass in peace.
Can you imagine? That's the final piece of the jigsaw
He's
on my
done it.
deathbed.
Life
Zebra,
complete.
slabbed, delivered, good night,
Yeah.
all the best.
In the words of Jay Cartwright, life completed it, mate. Yeah.
Gerard Rainbow, completed it, mate. All the best. Good stuff.
Don't let him pass. The zebra's on his way. Just hang
Yeah,
in
oh
there.
yeah.
Hang in there, buddy.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, getting it blue lighted to you.
Blue
It's a
light, what's that?
convoy. You know, the old bill.
Oh,
The
right,
sirens
yeah,
are
yeah.
stopping the traffic. You've got to get that zebra to him.
Absolute scenes. And on that bombshell, Coom, AOB from you, Chief?
I'm going to get myself absolutely clucking for a cup of tea. So I'm going to let's wrap this up. I'm going to get a brew down myself and enjoy my day. Get ready for the draft.
Yes, enjoy. Good luck in the break. And good luck for next week. Hopefully, this time next week, we'll be discussing the aftermath, if you will.
Yeah. Hopefully not the afterlife. On that note,
Let's finish on a positive.
yes. Well, it could
Could
be
be
a
positive.
positive. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Right,
one door shuts, another one opens, and all that.
here he is.
Right. I think we've run our course, haven't we?
We most certainly have, Chief.
Would you like my hurricane stop?
Yeah, I do like that, actually. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
Regards to
So
the hurricanes, regards to your family.
over and out.
Over and out. See you in the next one.
Suck it.